Hello, my name is Dr. Stanley Lang and welcome again to my website. Today I'd like to continue in the series about overcoming fear, particularly as it applies to developing or creating a home business, but also as it applies to any area of your life. So the ideas that I'm going to be sharing with you, you'll be able to use in all the circumstances of your life. One of the areas that I think is really crucial to do is to discover how we so-called rehearse fear. Now, many of us rehearse all sorts of scenarios in our mind. We think about things a lot, and we'll actually create a scene, not unlike a television show or closer to a soap opera, where there's lots of emotion going on. There are characters that we're imagining that really, this hasn't happened. We just were making it up because of some event that's happened in our life. And I call this rehearsing fear. What's going on is that we're actually making up a scene related to circumstances that we're afraid of, and then we actually literally react emotionally to those scenes, and that actually then increases our fear. One of my favorite scriptures is where Jesus says to be not afraid. And I think that this is an important distinction, because he doesn't say do not have fear. He says be not afraid, which means don't do things to increase your fear. Don't be in the state of fear. Don't dwell there mentally. All of us are going to have the feeling of fear periodically, occasionally, but we don't have to dwell there. There are things that we can do to help us not be afraid. So one of the things that we can start doing is to put other ideas into our mind, and I'll be teaching a little bit how to make that transition from fearful thoughts to other thoughts. One of the things that I think is crucial is that we have to learn to recognize the moment that we start to create these fearful scenarios. I've counseled people over the years, and sometimes it takes literally a few minutes before they become aware that they're into this other scene that really isn't true. They're just making it up. And so what we need to learn how to do is to become aware the moment that we're into this scene of fearful stuff. And whether it applies to your family life or friendships or your business, the moment you're thinking about stuff that really hasn't come true, you're imagining some scenario in the future, nipping it in the bud is really crucial. And at that moment, if you can then start to fill your mind with thoughts of thanksgiving, you'll be able to nip the fear in the bud. It just won't happen because you can't focus on both things at the same time.